All right, we're back. Got a package today. The good folks at Star Knight MT contacted me again and asked me if I'd like to review another one of their products. I said sure would. So here we go. Let's see what we got in this box. I think this is going to be an unboxing video. I think this is what I think it is. It's going to be a bit of a project. Yeah. Look at that. Here we go. What do we got here? The Star Knight MT. Let's see if we got any labeling. They're calling it 25-inch. Goes on a roll cage. What this is, it's a weatherproof speaker. Roll cage mounted. Bluetooth, I believe. We're gonna go through this whole thing and we're gonna learn about it all together. Because I kind of looked at the link they sent me and I read up on it a little bit, but you know, I like to be surprised like everybody else. So let's see what this thing's all about. So first thing I notice, extra tape across the top. We got the one and the other. Keep it from coming apart. That's nice. Cardboard box feels substantial. It actually looks like it's a double layer corrugated. Get the box open. Next thing I see, it's packed in separation. What we got? A full instruction manual. We got the installation manual. We'll go through all this. Parts list, how to make the functions work. Got some decals. There you go. That's cool. Over on this end, we got a package. What do we got in here? We got a remote, it looks like, and an adapter. All right, so it runs off your 12 volts auxiliary, and then it looks like you can hard line to your battery to the 12 volts if you don't want to do any custom wiring. That's nice. That's a nice feature. Keeps you from having to get involved in electrical. So that would go on your terminals, and then you'd have that to put where you want, and then you plug this in. That's cool. What else we got here? Got the hardware package and some shims. A couple inline fuses, it looks like. And then we got a remote here. Let's take a quick peek at this remote and see what it looks like. So right off the bat, we got power mode, sync, speed, demo. So it's got lighting too, apparently. The speaker has lights. Right, let's pull this thing out. Well, let's see how this. Let's try laying it down and sliding out. I don't want to smash anything. I'm trying to think if I have a tape measure nearby. I should probably have one ready to go here. So let's pull this end off first. All right, something just popped out right here. Those are brackets. And we got a power cord here. Let me grab a tape measure real quick. You can come with me. I got a tape measure hanging right here. We'll get some measurements. People might want to know what this is all about and how much of whatever we got here we got. All right, so the first thing, let's get this completely out. We'll go out with you. This and we got, looks like a little piece of tape holding, not overly taped, so it's not like a challenge or anything, just the appropriate amount of tape. Take a look at that thing. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. We got multiple threaded holes for mounting locations on the top. It doesn't look like there's any mounting locations anywhere other than the top, so it's top mounted. Let's grab some quick measurements, real life. That's 26.5 inches wide. It's looking like about 4 inches from front to back. 5 1/4 tall. Let's find out how much cord we got here. It's got a twist tie at the top. This isn't going to be completely scientific. We're going to go from there. Looking like you're going to have around just shy of 7 feet. 81 inches of cord. I think we got a flap here. What do we got here? So we got an audio out, it looks like, an audio in, and a USB. That's interesting. I think this is their, it's not their first soundbar they've done. This is like at least their second. This is like what would be considered an upgraded one. We're obviously going to make more than one video. I want to do the unboxing so people can see what you're getting and what to expect. The install will be a little bit different. All right, so let's look at these brackets. Looks like they're adjustable. Let's get into the fine points of the paperwork here. In case you need to, you could pause. So, no, if you have a roof, it'll be easier to take the roof off, yeah. About 30 minutes to complete the install, 2 people, yep. That's kind of why we're not doing the install video and the unboxing at the same time. So you got functions, we'll pause that. So if you're trying to figure this out, if you don't have your instructions with you, you can get it sorted out. I'm not gonna read all that. Down here, we got volume control. All right. Let's look at the, oops, sorry, I said that. Look at this thing. We're just gonna go through this. You can pause if you need to read. Explain something. I'm not gonna read this out loud. I'm just gonna let you, if you need to reference, you can just pause and look at this. Hopefully everything's in focus enough where you will be able to sort out your operations if you were to find yourself without your instructions. People have found this extraordinarily helpful in the past. That's why I do this. Not everybody keeps their paperwork, or sometimes they trade a machine on with equipment in it, and someone else is trying to sort out how to sort it out. There's some troubleshooting. There's the official dimensions. Some features, I'll read these out. We got extended LED strips, simple wiring, a wide remote range, a wiring diagram, upgraded wiring with 14 gauge, enhanced amplifier, improved safety fuse, smart audio prompts, and clean wiring design. That's cool. We are compliant with the FCC. Here's some other products they offer, it looks like. There's their contact if you need some contact information to Starnight. Oh wow, they got a little timeline about them. Started in 17. Look at that. That's pretty slick. Well, there we go. I'm pretty excited to install this. Stay tuned. There'll be a second video coming up. I'll have a link in the description so you can just scroll down and click on it. You can see how the install went. Big shout out to Starnight. This is really cool. I'm excited to try it out and see how it works. Stay safe.